What an awful story this has been this week. Federal officials say they're investigating the beheading of an Oklahoma woman as an incident of, quote, workplace violence. Alton Nolan was shot while attacking a second victim. Morning Joe host Joe Scarborough wrote this, quote, no indication that Nolan was copying ISIL? No religious motivation? How stupid does the FBI think we are? Who exactly are they afraid of offending? ISIL? Lou Dobbs, host of Lou Dobbs Tonight, and that, sentiment that he expresses is what anyone would think. When you look at the situation, you read all the things on his website, the lauding of Osama bin Laden and the taking down of the Twin Towers, and apparently what he said when he was attacking her.
And all of the Ali Akbars and other expressions that go along with a terrorist act, which is beheading itself by whatever definition. The extraordinary thing, Martha, is that there is a concern within the government as to what you designate this slaying. It is without question related to terrorism and the ideology which is the foundation of that. That should concern the Department of Justice, the Department of Homeland Security, our entire federal government, instead of getting down to these artificial niceties as to whether or not it's workplace violence. This is an absurdity, and our government is becoming more so. The federal government is playing to domestic politics with each one of these. They're not concerned, I hope, about how the Islamic State feels about what we are saying and defining acts of violence as, but certainly they are concerned for domestic consumption.
Yeah.
And political correctness is beyond run amok.
And now Eric Holder is putting a ban in place on profiling in federal investigations. That is something that, educated law enforcement uses to its benefit in many ways without the need to offend really anyone along that process.
Exactly. If federal law enforcement...
They don't feel that way, apparently.
Federal law enforcement, all agencies, don't have the ability to make discrete judgments and descriptions of a suspect. What in the world is our government thinking? Eric Holder is, again, playing to a domestic audience for political purpose rather than acting in the national interest in the areas of national security and the war on terrorism. And by the way, I can't even imagine the effect. Our law enforcement is sufficiently professional. Our federal law enforcement agency is sufficiently professional. I think the most professional in the world.
Yeah.
To make those judgments, and for the Attorney General to play politics as he exits is sort of I suppose, a fitting period.
In a time when national security is very perilous, to say the least.
Yeah.
Lou, thank you
Great
very
to be with
much.
you, Martha. Thank you.